What's up, guys? Welcome back to RT2CC Comic Club. Justin here, and I want to just do a one-day recap today because I didn't get a lot of time to prepare for this video. So it's just going to be a one-day recap, but tomorrow I'll do another two-day recap so I can keep catching up. Again, I'll be catching up a lot on this weekend because the market's obviously closed, so I catch up a lot on the weekends. And thank you guys for staying with me. I'm on day 20 now of uploading every single day, and I plan to keep that streak going. So the only two things I want to talk about in this video today are one headline article, well, a couple related to Amazon, but I want to talk about a particular trade I made and what I learned, because if you're a beginner in options trading, this will be a very good video for you to watch. If you're someone who already knows about implied volatility or just has a lot of experience trading options, you could probably skip to, like, I'll post a timestamp. You can just skip to that part of the video. But anyways, I want to talk about this. Okay, so here we go. I made this trade on September 20th. This was for NBEV. I'll post a screenshot on the screen here. One of the things I was trying to do at this point in time was I was taking screenshots. I was taking notes of what the implied volatility number was for each call I was looking at buying or selling. Trying to take note of that to see if I noticed any patterns. Now, I had learned from reading and researching that implied volatility, if it's really high, the stock option prices will be really high. And so usually you want to be selling other than buying. Although I'm not 100% sure what they mean by that. Like, do you want to be selling covered calls or naked calls? I don't know if a lot of people do that. I know it's more risky to do naked calls. But anyways, in general, the prices are higher when the implied volatility is higher. So I've just been kind of trying to keep note of that. I also learned that with different companies, the ranges of IVs could be higher or lower depending on the company. And so let's say Tesla's IV for one call option was 60. That could be high for Tesla, but for Apple, 30 could be high for them. So it depends on the company too. And I'm trying to find a place where I could look up more of the implied volatility numbers for a particular company, just to kind of see what is high for a particular company and what's low, so it can hopefully help me make better decisions in investing. But anyways, with this particular call, I noticed the implied volatility was 205.94, which was the highest I've ever seen at this point. I don't know if I've ever seen one higher than that yet. Maybe the Tilray ones were high, no pun intended. But anyways, at the time, anything cannabis related was going on fire, and NBEV had announced that they were coming out with beverages with cannabidiol in them in the future, and so they were getting a lot of huge jumps in their stock price. So I wanted to buy with some of the profit I got from the Tilray calls. I just decided I'm just going to throw some money at one call. So I bought this call even with the high implied volatility, and here's what happened. And I'm actually glad that I'm filming this so late in advance, because I can actually comment on what happened, because I already sold this position. So it actually worked out instead of me having to wait, possibly forgetting about this completely. But anyways, I sold it on December 20th, and even though the stock was around $5.49 a share when I bought it, and then it was $6.21 when I sold it, so the stock actually went up 13% after I bought this call, and I sold it with still about 3 months left to expiration. I still lost about 50% return. I still took a 50% loss on this position, even though I sold it when the stock went higher. Usually under normal circumstances, when your stock goes up a lot, 13% is a pretty good amount. When it goes up that much in a couple months, usually you'll make a profit on your call option. But in this case, I did not. I lost half of my investment. And so I believe that's directly correlated to that really, really high implied volatility number. Again, some of you who are already experienced are yeah, obviously I already knew this. But if you're a beginner, you probably didn't know this, and you probably didn't know how it plays out. Because when I first started investing in options, I just assumed, okay, if I buy the stock, call option on a stock, and it goes up, I'll make money. In this case, the stock went up, and I lost money. So a very valuable lesson I learned here, and going forward, I'm definitely going to pay more attention to those implied volatility numbers to hopefully make better trades and avoid bad trades like this one. Okay, so that's what I want to talk about. Let's just go to how the stocks did. The stocks did really well actually this day. The Dow went up 250. The NASDAQ went up 78 points. Really, really good day for them. I took a screenshot of my watch list on TD Ameritrade. You can see NBEV actually closed really high that day, 112%. I should have just sold the call at this point. I was stupid not to. Again, I feel like I'm a much better trader now than I was before. If I can go back in time, if I saw that return in one day, I probably would have just sold the call and take my profits and run. But I don't know what I was thinking at that time. So again, it's weird how the experience, you go back to like an older version of you and you're like, man, I was an idiot. Anyways, let's go to the winners and losers. Our biggest winner was Netflix and Apple, and nothing really crazy with the rest of those positions. Let's go to the losers. Our Nvidia call did quite bad for us, but we still ended up making around $2,000 for the day, so that was awesome. So yeah, I'm excited, not complaining. Let's just go into the articles now. There's only a couple I'm going to talk about. They're related to Amazon, and then we're going to leave it at that. So the first one is a barrage of new gadgets proves that Amazon is so relentless that it will even compete with its best friends. This is talking about when they unveiled like 15 new products that are Alexa enabled. And I heard about the microwave. I heard about that one, the $60 one, but I didn't hear about some of the other ones. And so I'm kind of glad I went back and read this old article because I'm actually quite excited about some of these. So I'm going to post I'm going to post some text on the video right now of all the products that they're releasing or have released. And I'm going to read a summary of a couple just to kind of talk about it. But one of them that I find particularly interesting is the Echo Auto. Now, I don't think I heard about this one before, or if I did, I forgot. So I'm glad I am looking at this because now I can relearn it. But this device goes on your dashboard in your car, and it can understand location-based routines. So like if you pull up to your house, Alexa can turn on your lights. It can ask where the nearest Starbucks is. It can read you an Audible book, call a user's home and other echoes. And it can also provide navigation, link through Waze or Apple Maps or Google Maps. And again, it's only $50. I just find it baffling how they can make these products for so cheap. I don't know. It's just crazy to me, the year we're living in, okay? But anyways, the next one that I'm really excited about is Alexa Guard. So what this thing does is it can communicate with your Echoes and smart lights and your security provider, and it can sync them all together. And users can say, for example, Alexa, I'm leaving, and the product will move all your Echo Link devices into guard mode. Other smart alerts include away lighting mode, where smart lights will intelligently randomize lighting to make it look like someone is home. And Alexa Guard will be integrated with Ring and the home alarm company ADT, which I'm sure most of you heard of. But man, that is awesome. Like, that is so cool when I read that. Again, that's why I like Amazon. It's just like they're just doing dope stuff, and they're a dope company. And yeah, I think a product like this is really awesome. And it also kind of makes me go back to that whole thing where it's like, do you want a lot of smart devices in your house? And like, how much privacy are you giving up by doing that? I still am on the fence. Like, I don't have an Echo yet. I don't have anything Alexa enabled. The only thing I have that's like smart device is like my iPad and my iPhone. I can say, hey Siri, and it'll, beep at me. But other than that, I don't know. I'm still kind of on the fence on where I land on this. Like, what if I want to go all out and have a really convenient life with all these Alexa devices or not, and then give up my privacy, or keep my privacy and then, still do things the old-fashioned way. But I don't know. What do you guys, I really want to know what your guys' thoughts about this. I really do. So please comment below. Do you have a lot of Alexa devices, and do you like it? Are you worried about your privacy, or is it worth it for you for all that convenience that you have? I want to know if you guys have experience with these things, because I do not, and I'm still debating whether I want to get some, like an Echo Dot or anything like that. So yeah, I'm just gonna leave the video at that. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you like this video, please hit that like button and subscribe if you haven't already. And I'll be doing a 2-day recap tomorrow for the 21st and 24th, so I can keep on catching up. And I want to thank you guys again so much for watching, and hope you have a good night, and we'll see you tomorrow. Hey guys, thanks again for checking out this video. If you want another way to support the channel, please check out that Patreon link up there at the top. You get access to my private Discord server where we chat about different companies we're looking at investing in. I also post my current trades in real time, as well as news headlines with little mini summaries. And you can also get discounts on any merchandise that we sell, like a shirt like this, for example. And if you want to just subscribe to the channel, I would appreciate that as well. You can just click that black logo there at the bottom. Thanks again for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.